Alright, uh, check and see how things are going. Alright. Check and see how things are going. Alright. Alright. Welcome to the stream, people. Alright. I managed to get everything ready an hour before starting, a few hours before the stream began today. Hopefully the stream goes well. Or at least the internet holds out for a while. So it's all about building today. I have all of this for construction and ensuring that I can. Well, I'm just looking for. I'll start with something above ground. Hopefully, my internet can hold out for the duration of the stream. Very good, very good. It looks very nice. Just adding that detail. Good night. No. Good morning, everyone. Just working. Today's stream I actually prepared 2 hours in advance. Or I'm gonna at least stream until it tells me you can no longer see the stuff because you can only see the audio. Just due to the rainy weather, I've been suffering from a lack of adequate internet service. So things might get a little harsh today. Alright. Awesome. It looks nice. Very nice. I also have to put some right there. You know, consistency is a thing. I have to get me an axe because it takes a shorter time. I'm gonna go get some more brick. It's time to start putting some resources into that. Since it is a rainy day, since my internet is radio based, I'm not sure if I can keep this stream up for 3 hours. Might be able to keep it up for an hour at most. Mm-hmm. Now I gotta hope and pray I have enough coal here for me to actually need fuel. That's clay, and I'm actually going to mass produce the badly needed brick. Let's see if there's coal over here. Processed coal is what I need. Okay, processed. Wait, I know where to get processed coal. Since I have since I don't need the smelter, I can just grab the coal that's already in the machine. I don't want to process the coal I have right now. Ooh, perfect. 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 What I want to make sure is I have coal for everything. I'm just checking if there's any what matters right now is just ensuring I actually have the resources to keep building, continue. A lot of these chests will be removed as soon as I'm done. Alright, coal is being burned, and it's going to mass production is important. Since I have a huge coal shortage on my server, or at least I don't know where all my coal reserves are. Eventually I do have to actually get it all piled up together so I know where it is. Just I found a lot of clay, so I need to mass produce. I want to finish that building over there. But while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for all this to process, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's happening here is that I have a conduit activated so I can work underwater. Last time on my stream I made a mistake where I made it too wide, so I had to actually take off some of the stone. Oh yeah, for the second tier, it's like this now. And if I see iron, I have to... Gotta grab it. There was one time on the server I was facing an iron shortage. Why? It was just coming up with... and then there was an update that saved the server. The server was bankrupt when it came to iron. And finally... finally, Mojang, in their infinite wisdom, finally dropped an update that saved this server. They made it so you can actually duplicate it with the Fortune 3 pickaxe. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. Able to work hard. If I ran out of iron, then I wouldn't be able to build a lot of this. Iron iron was needed for basic necessities like the smelter and other. I mean, like the smelter and other machines. So it was costing me. I was trying to build stuff with iron I didn't have. And it was really bad when all the iron was immediately going into projects that I couldn't afford to build to complete. At least I don't have to worry about that anymore. I better grab that. What you don't want is to let some resources go to waste, even if it's dirt and sand. Mm-hmm. Alright. How did I do this? I have to go over there to get a reminder. How did I make it turn left? I mean, go over there. But first I gotta take all this out. To me, what matters in the end is whether or not I can see what I built. There's always going to be somebody who's going to eventually ask, how are you breathing underwater? If you're not in creative. Because we found conduits. We actually built them, and we can place them wherever we want, so we can breathe underwater as much as we want. Look at conduit right there. It has a certain range. Once you're out of range, that's when it starts to wear off, and I can see pretty well in the water because also the conduit gives me night vision underwater. So it's actually pretty nice. Oh, it looks like this was actually hiding some resources from me. Yeah, I need to take this out so I can keep bringing it down to the ocean floor. Yeah, right now there's a lot of water in here. Okay, I gotta empty my inventory. least I'm getting plenty of reserves. Takes a bit for people to realize. Wait. Share. 1 second. I'm going to share this to my Facebook news feed. I'm just wondering, why didn't I do this last time? I'm doing a stream right now if you guys want to check out my Minecraft build I've been working on for 2 years. Alright. 1 second. I've been working on it for 2 years right now. Just working on it. 2 years. Alright, how did I do this last time? Oh yes. Let's see. How did I do this last time? Like, I'm trying to see how did I do the corner? Okay. Look at this. This is what I did right here. Alright, at least I know what to do. Sometimes you have to do that in order to make it correct. Operation, why didn't I do that last time? Wait, let's see how this works if I... Oops, actually made it 1 block. Alright, let's do it like this, because sometimes you have to take some sacrifices in order to keep it consistent with the rest of the build. Look at that, I just saved a disaster here. It's perfectly fine. What matters? Eventually I do have to make a Discord. Maybe... Alright, to do a nice turnabout, I have to do this. Alright, gotta clear all this out. The last. Just so far, so good. We have all this in order to actually make the perfect seawall. Yeah. Now let's see if I can share it to Twitter. I am streaming Minecraft right now. If you guys want to check out my Minecraft world I've been working on for 2 years. Just sometimes you have to do that. I need to start sharing my stuff to Twitter and Facebook. If I don't, my channel doesn't grow. I do have a social media presence, but it's not that big. Question is, who will find me on Twitter? Usually I don't have... I could have put hashtag Twitter. I mean, hashtag Minecraft. Missed opportunities. Might not look like much from this angle. It's a huge world I've been working on. As it goes deeper into the... as it goes deeper, it gets gradually smaller. Alright, I better empty my inventory and grab all that. Never leave any materials to waste. I usually enjoy doing this on the classic texture packs, but for reasons, I'm changing it to a different texture pack because it just looks better. Let me see. It's perfectly fine. To me, I'm just having fun just building. If people come on, they're along for the ride. Mm-hmm. This is, I mean, just, I just do what I can. I need to start working on my social media presence. Right now, I'm just trying to make very detailed underwater seawalls. Just trying to get this out of my way so I can keep detailing it. Before you leave, before I know you're here. Alright, I better grab all that. What you don't want is to have materials you could use for a different project disappear. Like, for example, the dirt can be used to fill in gaps, while mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's sad is that I have not been working on my Twitter or my Facebook feeds. I have almost I think I have 100 friends on Facebook and only a few followers on Twitter. But it's good to try and build up your Twitter and your social media portfolio if you want your YouTube channel to grow. When YouTube refuses refuses to promote my channel unless I'm monetized, I have no choice but to actually share this stream myself until my subscribers do it for me. So it's important. There's always going to be someone. I have to take all this out for the next tier until it reaches the ocean floor. Just gotta keep working on it until it's finished. Gotta pay attention to my inventory to make sure it doesn't fill up all the way. And gotta keep working on it. Checking messages because mm-hmm. I can talk to my friend while I'm working on streams. Mm-hmm. 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 What I'm doing is just keep working, keep. My server is online. Anybody can join, but you gotta be invited by me first. Even if he doesn't join, what matters is that I did at least remember him. Oh. Yep, I better do this because I noticed it's one more. Just waiting for people to come on and I'll talk. Just making sure that I have an accurate measurement of how much I need. I want to make it look like that whatever I build on top, this is all keeping it in place. Yeah, I'm being dragged down by the magma blocks. Welcome to the party, Squirrely.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. Just right now, I'm just decided to do a Minecraft stream for this morning. Also, I've actually taken the time to actually share the streams with my Facebook and Twitter
Nice.
pages, but just the problem is I've been neglecting my social media platform, so I need to eventually get to work on that.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, just it might be slow, but just
Who'd have thought?
if you check out the stream, look at what I've accomplished. Like I'm building all this underwater.
Oh, yeah,
Under
my computer's not on right now, so I can't look.
I usually put it on phone,
Yeah,
but
I don't.
hmm it's fine. But how you doing?
All right, otherwise, no problems. A little bit
So
rainy
far,
here
so
today.
good. The stream looks good. Everything's fine.
That's
Just,
good.
I mean, everything's fine. Just yesterday, it was starting to rain again, and I was like, usually my internet slows down to a crawl when it starts raining
Okay,
for some reason.
it happens.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
so it was. I didn't want to risk one bad stream ruining the bunch,
Yeah, that's a good
but
point.
yeah, just I just work very hard on what I'm doing and just. Yeah, I
Good.
mean, I've had nobody come on so far during the stream, but to me, sometimes I just, even if nobody watches it, they'll probably watch it later as part of a record because I
Right.
don't delete these streams when they're on my YouTube channel. People can come and watch them anytime.
There you go. Well done.
Yeah. Also, at this time, I mean, I also did. People as far as Great Britain can watch. This is, I mean, this when I start streaming at noon, it's probably 6 o'clock in Great Britain,
Right.
and like
Yeah.
sometimes it's good to stream that early because you people from other countries could watch it, and take into account of all the time differences.
Yeah. It happens.
And then the EU. I mean, I used to have people from as far as Poland watching me, and all of a sudden the
Nice.
EU did their pulled their little stunt with their new net laws. Now European
Hmm.
YouTube is separated from American YouTube.
Hmm.
That's just
But
not
that is
good.
but weird. Yeah, I don't know much about that stuff.
Yeah, I just you have to pay attention to these things. I mean,
Sure. I
I
was aware that
just
it happened. I didn't realize it was that far reaching. But anyway.
yeah, like even one of my longtime viewers who loved my Minecraft stuff, Beery, was like this. It's sad when when this law passes, I won't be able to watch you anymore.
Yeah. Hmm.
Uh,
Weird stuff there.
yeah, it's worse stuff. And it was like half of my audience was from Europe
Hmm.
before that happened.
Oh well.
Just but now I'm actually trying to thrive on American, and just
Nice.
I do have plenty of stuff like Canada and other stuff like North
Hmm.
American continent. People from as far away from Saudi Arabia has seen my stuff.
Yeah, I played with a few guys from the kingdom.
Yeah,
Very cool, eh?
it's cool that do you know it would be like it was science fiction in the 50s to say, "Wow, I could play with somebody in Finland."
Yep. Exactly.
Like just like back then it was like, "Oh my, I'm talking to somebody from another country."
Hmm.
It just back then, if you wanted to make contact with a country, you had to wait 2 years for an answer.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, for example, I think the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812 could have been prevented altogether if communication had been better.
Yeah, well, it was what it was.
Yeah, it was what it was back then. Like, but now we have internet, which means within minutes, a miscalculation or a misunderstanding can be cleared up.
That's right.
Because sometimes wars start because of misunderstandings.
That's true.
Like, or somebody mistranslated a word.
It can happen.
Yeah. Also, I moved the conduits from the other side. The conduits are these little items that allow you to breathe underwater without resorting to create mode, and it also gives me night vision underwater, so I'm able
Nice.
to see very well.
Oh,
And
that's good.
to me, it was Mojang's way of saying, okay, you want to build stuff underwater, but you don't want to play in creative. Here you go.
Mm. Okay.
Like, here you go. But of course, there's a certain range. There's a certain range you can go away from that conduit before it starts wearing off. So you have to be close. So I actually had to put the conduits where I was building, and as soon as I'm out of range, that's when I have to move the conduits again.
Yes.
So it's a small working environment, and
Yeah.
and it's like thank you Mojang for making my life easy and that I can actually work without cheating. Like just
Ah.
like as long as it's in the game, as long as it's officially put in the game by the developers, I'll use it.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
like I'm not gonna go on somebody else's mods. I actually tried that with my friend. He was using modded texture packs for his Minecraft server. You want to know
Hmm.
what it did? It crashed my game 13 times because I was trying to get on his server to see what he was doing.
Right.
And then I went on my server and the game kept crashing over and over even though I wasn't trying to get on specials server.
Yes.
And then I was notified by a friend that that meant the special server actually corrupted your game files. So I
Oh.
actually had to delete the entire game off my PS4, PS5, and reinstall it. It it corrected the problem.
Oh.
Probably something in that texture pack probably ruined something on my hard drive.
Maybe.
Just I gotta be careful. That's why I won't use. I mean, I won't use texture packs unless it's endorsed by the company who made the game, not somebody in his basement making it.
That's probably a wise idea.
Yeah, just be careful. Mods can corrupt your game. Like for example, in Fallout 4, when you want to actually touch the modding menu, it literally says right there that beware. There are some mods that might corrupt or brick your game. Do you still
Hmm.
want to continue?
I wouldn't know about that.
I'm like, do you still want to continue? I'm like, that's when I'm like this. I'll play with it a little bit. I'll play with it a little bit, but I'm not going to do it so much that it causes
Well, anything
that
anything can cause a problem, right? So.
cause a file corruption with your save file.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure. Stranger things have
yeah.
happened.
That's where I actually endorse backup saves.
Oh, first time ever.
Yeah, just
Good to do with
right
everything.
now I don't have any of my Minecraft saves backed up to the cloud, but I do make two files.
Yeah,
I make
it's
two files on.
kind of useful to do that, I suppose, but
It's two files.
the more
Basically,
protection,
if
the
one
better,
file
right?
goes kaput, I have a backup.
You can never have enough backups, my man.
Yeah, because when you put 2 years of your life into something, you want to make sure that it's safe.
Yeah, you take care of it, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of those magma blocks that keep sucking me into the void.
Hmm.
Like these magma blocks, they're at the bottom of this underwater crevice,
Yeah.
and it keeps sucking me down. Like
Hmm.
it keeps sucking me down when I'm trying to work on this underwater wall,
Okay.
and it's hilarious. Like
Hmm.
maybe it's meant as a joke. Oh, ah,
I guess
yeah,
not.
yeah. These magma blocks, these will actually you walk on without crouching, they're gonna cook you.
I guess so.
Yeah, just
Okay.
and what else? Regarding all right, I found out I have to go on my business trip on the 6th of June.
You said that. I recall.
Yeah,
I have to.
sixth
I
of
have to go on
June.
a business. I have to go on a business delivery in 2 minutes, so I might have to
But I
depart.
just wanted to talk to you. Like I decided to just let you into the stream so I could talk to you a little bit.
Great. Thanks.
See,
Nice.
I never forget my people.
That's probably a good idea. Lest you be forgotten.
Yes, correct.
Did you get my PS5 yet?
I have the money for that.
Don't worry, I'll send you the appropriate remuneration. You find it. I pay you. You're an honorable guy, right?
Yeah, I am honorable, but
No buts. Either you are or you're not. Which one is that?
I'm not sure.
Could be
Just
both. You did say you were a dirtbag the other day.
mhm.
Dirtbag. Scamoochie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I
All
can
right.
say.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, so enjoy your delivery. Must be a
Yeah.
fun
Thank you.
job.
It is. Helps pay the bills, man.
Okay, I'm being sucked down into the trench again. Like,
Can you get me a PS5 near where you live?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
They won't allow me to buy it from Canada because apparently Canadian credit cards don't work in America.
How hard can
Imagine
it
that.
be to set up a debit card for U.S. transactions?
Very simple, but they don't do it. Walmart will not participate. Imagine that.
Mm.
They're just that austere, rigid.
Oh, I think I understand why they do that.
Oh,
It's basically when you buy something in America. I mean, everything you buy is subject to sales tax and other stuff, but
what?
when it's Canadian currency, all of a sudden it has Canadian jurisdiction.
No,
So
it
probably
actually
Walmart is just following the law.
it actually converts to that said currency.
Yeah, but
Whatever company.
probably Walmart is following the law, so to speak.
There's no law. It's not like I'm buying it from New South Wales. We're just like right next door to each other, right?
Or maybe the guy at the till is, I mean, at the till of the website is lazy and did not take into account that Canadians would try to buy American products.
It's all done electronically over the computer, anyways, right?
Yeah, probably.
It is. I've tried. Pain in the butt. All right, you'll be back on later, I assume. Maybe.
Maybe. But I might only do one stream for today because uh, last time I did a stream, the problem was my parents like watching really loud movies in the background. I'm concerned about copyright strikes.
I'll close the door.
I have my door closed during the stream, and I
But it's
can't
not
get.
loud.
I mean, but the noise goes through the door.
Wow. What are they
And
deaf?
you want to know, people have gotten claimed. You want to know, some YouTube channels have gotten claimed for just a faint whisper of a copyrighted sound.
I guess so.
It's stupid, even though it could give you free advertising. But instead, these people are like, no, it's my
Mm.
copyright. No, no, it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kill him. Like,
Mm-hmm. I got you.
yeah, just
It is what it is.
just until you actually get people that are willing to understand that this is the best form of free advertising. The video game industry has this down. The video
Yes.
game industry could put a stop to us streaming their games if they wanted to right
True.
now. But the problem is they realize this is free advertising,
All right. Well,
and
my delivery
we be
is
splitting our
here.
own throats.
I'm gonna go do that, and you get my PS5, and I'll catch up with you later.
All right,
Get
all
with it,
right.
man. Get with
Have
it.
fun, buddy.
Thanks. You too. Eh? Good luck.
Yeah, yeah, but they be slitting their own throats by stopping video game streaming.
That's okay. Not my problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll catch you later, bud.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. I might do that for this, just this spot. What's good? This will look great. 1, 2, 3, 4. To save on resources, I'm just going to, like right now, I got all this. It's going to look nice. I need to have this wide open so people and boats can go through. Mm-hmm. Just getting the right measurements down, making sure it looks nice. Mm-hmm. Here lies Minecraft, known to antiquity as Red Sea Gaming and Redseacraft, the heart of Redseacraft. A survival server 2 years in the making. Besieged by griefers. For 2 years it has endured. What I'm doing is okay. Just for this bridge portion, I'm just making sure it looks nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And some people, I might have to redesign this as oops, thank goodness I went through here again. What I'm doing is ensuring that I can keep if you can see it, I have to place it. Mm. Two. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What I'm doing is just making this look presentable. This is the spawn area after all. Just working on it, just making sure it looks nice. Because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to build the walls so they all look very nice. Yep. I better fix this so it at least matches. There we are. Perfect. It matches. Hmm. Oh, yep. Good. I thought for a second something was wrong. Uh, I will fix it. And we have a stupid fish. One, two, three. Alright, I need to go get more stone brick. Just grabbing the... Yep, all of a sudden... Just seeing.
Welcome.
Alright, at least my message works. Stupid cat. On cue, they attack my server. On cue, the cats don't shut up. Just, you know, when somebody's streaming, the cat should be aware. But of course, the cat doesn't understand. The cat's like, "What are you doing?" "Feed me," says the kitty. Alright. I'm putting work into this because I want to make the spawn area the most beautiful place on the server. Everything a new visitor will see has to mean something. Man, putting a lot of work into this underwater portion. Those conduits have really helped me out. It's not really my fault. It's just, it's really hard to find people who are trustworthy nowadays, which is why I work mostly by myself. Trustworthy because I put a lot of work into this. Unlike some of my other friends that need other people on their server in order to get anything done, I do most of the stuff myself. Like I've seen some people where they won't even work on their Minecraft server unless they have others on there. I actually might. Alright. I'm gonna keep this exact shape. I had to kill that because it was in my way. Sorry, I don't feel guilt over polygons. Also, I'm grabbing all the coal I keep finding as well. Never waste an opportunity to get resources. At least I'm working on this as I'm getting resources. He has to click off immediately. It'd be nice if he stayed long enough to ask one or two questions. One or two. Look at this. I'm going to add all the details. The walls will come out. Let's see. I'm going to do an experiment. Tell they were having fun. First, I gotta make room so I can work on this. Mm-hmm. Looks nice. It's when the island is shaped a certain way, I might have to change it depending on. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just trying to get all this so it looks nice. Mm-hmm. If only I could put it in the staircases sideways. Mm-hmm. May not look like much now, but once it's finished, it's gonna look nice. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. This is gonna look great. It's either gonna look great or it looks like I overworked it. I should have put spawn area. Like, let's say I want your first impression of a spawn area of a world ought to mean something. Just getting all this done, getting a lot of work done today. Very good, very good. This is time consuming to build, but it's worth it because it's going to look nice when it's finished. Mm-hmm. As far as I can tell, it's all about getting this all done so it would look good. I want it to be flawless. Not exactly. Can't make an I cannot make an Eden, but I can at least try to make try to interpret one. Mm-hmm. Underwater section. Wait, I'm gonna have these go out. Look. That way it looks nicer and it. All right, now that looks nice. That looks a lot more acceptable. Mm-hmm. All right, we got that. I'm going to start right. I want to finish this part right here, and then I gotta continue on the other side. The task is taking all summer to complete. Is going to take all summer. Mm-hmm. Even if I have to make sure not a single discrepancy is visible to whoever visits this server. So that's why I'm putting some time into building this. What people don't understand is that my builds take a long time to make. And when they are finished, they look fantastic. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. It looks good. Now I gotta take care of this part. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta make sure it actually is lined up with the wall over there. That one little pillar right there. Just collecting all the materials. Never let good materials go to waste. Mm-hmm. 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 May not look like much, but I'm working hard. My stream might be blocked in several European countries, which is kind of dumb. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. That's good. Most of the most of the underground detailing is almost done. Sort of like building it like a skirt. Mm-hmm. See, I brought this upon myself. The bigger I build, the more complicated stuff I have to put in. Alright, I gotta go get me another shovel. This shovel's nearly rusted. So far as you can see, even if, nope. Alright. Right now, just getting all this done in a way that'll look nice when people spawn in for the first time. Doesn't have to. Some of it, because this is in shallow water, I can only make it so deep. Mm-hmm. Just making sure that matches with the top. I remember the original Minecraft where there was actually no fish at all. You couldn't see any fish in in Minecraft at all. Just it was all lure in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do I do this? Too bad there's nobody giving me any asking me questions of what I should do. Oh yeah, I know what to do here. And don't worry, I can just figure out how to make it mash when I get the next line up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait a second, I got. Did I go too far? Looks like I might have to move the conduits, but for now, I'll stop working right here and start moving somewhere else.
Hi.
Hi, YT. What do you think of all this progress? Building underwater stuff, like this is the spawn point after all, the spawn area. So I have to make it look nice for new viewers. I mean, or new people that come in. When they spawn right there in front of the map wall. So I need to make sure it looks nice. It's just taking a while, like, it's taking a while to do all this because I keep moving these conduits within range. That way I can actually breathe underwater. And there are I have three conduits activated. Just been working on it, just trying to make sure that I get some work done. I have to go on a business trip on the 6th of June, so I'll be gone for like a week after that, so I'm trying to do as much as I can before I go on that trip. Uh-huh. Right now I have this. I gotta start on this side. Very soon, gotta figure this out. The reason why I'm doing this, I do have an end portal, but I haven't done anything in there yet because I mean, I do have an end portal, and I do need to go there soon to go get some more materials. More materials so I can make more charcoal boxes. But I accidentally got rid of the egg, the dragon egg, and now cannot resurrect the dragon again. I've already gotten the platinum to this game, so I really don't see a need to go to the end. Unless it's to get resources. The end materials, like for example, ender brick, or is it end brick? I'm just trying to remember the type of material it's called. It's a good material. And oh, do you notice I changed the texture pack to fantasy? Just to make it look nicer. I was playing it in classic mode last time I was doing the stream. Mm-hmm. Just as you can see, just trying to figure out the best way to do it in a way that matches. I like consistency when I build. Consistency is king on this server.
Learning.
Yep. Nice. I'm also collecting all this clay because it can be used to make bricks. When you don't have a lot of clay, you collect what you can. The problem is I don't remember how to get to the end. Like, I don't know where the end portal is. Like, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've been there. It's really far away from here. And I'm actually getting the spawn area ready for the day that people can come on my server again. Also, I want to have a lot of this finished by February of 2023. Mainly because that'll be the 3-year anniversary of this server. 3 years. I gotta see, how tall is it over here? I never leave a single material behind. So let's see. Okay, good. 3 blocks high. I just need to know because sometimes I need a reminder. Alright. 1. 3. And sometimes when it's like this, how do I fix this? It's off by a few. What should I do? Gotta make it consistent, so did I accidentally go 1 block too far? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it looks like this is the only time when I have to be a little, actually, it does match here. Let's see. Okay, it's 3 here. Just checking my inventory just because I thought I collected these. I think I'll keep it at 2 right here because it'll still look good, and as long as nobody notices. Like, some people will notice the mathematical inconsistency, but as long as it looks nice and it actually mixes in with the rest, that's what truly matters. Because look, I got look, I got 3 conduits. That conduit right there is keeping me keeping me rich in air. What do you think of the dedication? This 2 years and 2 years and 3 months since I started this server. I wouldn't want to start all over again because all these materials were hard to collect, and it takes a long time before I actually have the gall to start all over. Also, it's really hard to find people that have the same talents as me. That's another reason why I rarely have people helping me on the server. The last stream I did have a friend on, but he was only mining. Because I have it on peaceful, so I can actually concentrate on building. Is that okay with you? because I didn't want to focus on dodging enemies while I'm trying to work. That makes sense? I don't have mobs. I've never had mobs on this server. Actually, I do occasionally turn it to easy mode just so there are mobs there. So, yeah, just the reason why is because I want to focus on the building aspect of the game, not the whole survive the enemy thing in peaceful mode. But you can still get trophies in peaceful mode, but I want to be able to just focus on the building aspect. Some people, I never liked the monsters in Minecraft. Like to me, I just felt they always got in the way when I was trying to build. It's not that I don't want to fight the enemies. I would love to fight the enemies, but to me, everything slows to a crawl when monsters are here. And a lot of my building techniques would be impossible if I kept getting blown up by a creeper. I just also YT. I'll tell you this. Uh, this stream also serves as a record. Even if even if not a lot of people watch my streams, to me, I just keep it on my keep it on my channel so people can actually see my past streams, so people will actually understand that I did build this in survival. Because some people will look at my builds and say, "Did you build this in creative?" I'd be like, "No, I built it in survival," and they would be like, "You're lying." And then I'm like, "Look at my streams." And then they look at my streams and they're like, "Oh." I've actually had it like that. Like people have called me a liar in the past. That's because if you have all the time to work on something, it's going to look great when it's finished. I'm somebody who is truthfully and honestly building in survival. I don't change it to create mode to get extra resources. I don't do that. I like I like trying to get all the resources in a way that like had no monsters, had no create mode. It was like I got streams dating all the way back to 2018 of me working on a different server entirely. Like this is actually my third survival server. The original survival server I still have fond memories of was called the Sand Palace. And the second one was my attempt at server. So I actually switched to Bedrock, and this is the server that I switched to Bedrock for. This is after 2 years of working in Bedrock. I was working in Bedrock before, and so I just worked away, and everything was fine. And so far, this server has. I mean, some people actually switch to Bedrock just to get on my server. And also, without Bedrock, I wouldn't have infinite terrain. This is an infinite terrain server, as in, there's no limit to how big I can build in this server. Or until the game stops functioning because of how big it is. I'm also hoping I can actually transfer this over to the PS5 version when that comes out. So I'm hoping they actually increase in the PS5 version is better render distance.
Do you watch Surviving 100 Days in Minecraft?
Um, I don't. I've never heard of it, but I. All right, YT. I'm gonna explain in a way that you can understand. I rarely watch other people's Minecraft stuff because I don't want to copy their work. That makes sense. I try to. I try to. I try to make. I try to make my own stuff, but and I just don't want to be labeled a copycat by watching other people's stuff. That makes sense to you, YT? Because I've seen, I mean, I might be inspired by somebody. Like I remember this. I went on to this one guy's YouTube server. I mean, no, I went on to this guy's one Minecraft server, and
This makes sense.
yeah, he actually had a great. I mean, this guy I actually found by complete accident. He was a great guy. He showed me around his huge world that he worked on for 4 years, and it was huge. I was about to friend request him when the server crashed, and I never found him again. Sad. What could have been a good friendship? Somebody who, I mean, and without that guy, I think I would not have been I mean, I wasn't inspired to. I was inspired to build big by that guy. Except that was a create mode map, but I was like, what if I apply? What if I build completely in survival and actually build big and actually figure out fun ways to get the resources I want without create mode? That's how it all started. That's how it all started. Like I was like, people keep saying, "Oh, I mean, I don't have the patience to build in survival mode." They said, "I don't know how to make it easier." They said, but I'm gonna say this: survival. I mean, after working in survival for 4 years, 4 years since 2018, I have learned everything. I have learned everything that is possible in survival and how to build everything in a timely fashion. And I'm just really proud that I can keep working on this. Oh yeah, I did forget that it gets smaller as it keeps going down. Mm-hmm. Just checking something. When I'm not sure if a corner's not going to work, I have to angle it in a certain way. Maybe I should fix that. I noticed it's like that. Oh wait, let's see if that's so. Alright, I better fix that because it's one off. I didn't notice when I was close up, but now I realize. Alright, that looks better because it matches. Or, never mind, gotta get that to match. Look at this. We got all. I got all this to finish. Alright, I gotta go get some more. We actually have teleporters that take us to the end portal. by, end portal. The nether. Just collecting everything and getting it all out of the way so I can just work on it. Maybe I should start watching other people's stuff just to see, encourage them to continue so they'll encourage me. I just feel like sometimes when I'm building, I feel like it's myself against the world. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm having fun just doing this. Mm-hmm. Just right now, just getting this all done. Very good. Yeah, I made a mistake. I keep turning down the volume to the Minecraft music. I just got the music back on. Mainly because I need it. And I'm just going to say this, even though probably he has forgotten who I am today. Demo God, thank you very much for inspiring me to get back on YouTube all those years ago. I at least remember you. I never forget my origins. I'm getting close to finishing this. I decided to stream a little longer. Mainly because I'm still in the mood. Mm-hmm. Just trying to get this done before I end the stream for today. It's just taking a while. I literally had this all ready to go before I started the stream. had it all planned. This is looking good. Just checking something. Well, of course I can't leave any materials behind. Alright. All the coal's been collected. You wanna know? Please, Santa, get me some coal. Just getting a lot of work done and making it look good. I'm gonna have to go get some more cobblestone in a moment. At least um, the area in which I have is not. I mean, it looks like it's being held by the ocean floor, so that's a good thing. It's anchored. I'm just trying to finish all this before I move on for today. Oh, look at that. More iron. It's funny, when I'm not trying to look for iron, I find it. Mm-hmm. All right. I have to go and empty my inventory of stuff I don't need. I need chiseled stone brick. I have some over here.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm almost done with completing the underwater section. Just right now, I'm just going to go get some chiseled stone brick, which I have over here. Okay, where are you? Ah, there you are. I need chiseled. I have to remove stuff that's clogging up my inventory. just what I'm working on. Just it takes a lot of time. Eventually, I think I should watch some other Minecraft YouTubers, because maybe I'll learn something I didn't know, a new technique or something. See, to make sure the walls were consistent, I had to actually increase the land mass a little bit. There was a harbor right here. I had to tear it down just to put all this in. I have all this to work on, but I want to finish this. Have I done a good job so far? Like, sometimes I usually do this as to test my patience. And then he just leaves like that. Alright. Just working on it, just getting some stuff done. Since this is going to be the first place that a player sees, because the spawn area is just right there. It's just right there. Oops. Look at this, I made a mistake right here. Sometimes it pays to come back and realize you made a mistake, so... As you can see, just we have all this.
You should switch to normal and make a mob XP farm.
I already have an XP farm that does not require a monster. What do you think? It does not require any monsters, but I can get plenty of experience points without having to fight monsters whatsoever. Do you want to see it? Just give me a second, I just have to finish this part of the wall.
Yes.
Yep. It's a very simple. It's a very simple thing, because basically it requires two tools: a silk touch pickaxe and a fortune 3. Just give me a second. Um, have you told? I mean, can you tell? Like this and share this with your friends, YT. It would really help me out. Just I work very hard on these, and I would feel more inspired if I had more people cheering me on or just talking to me about Minecraft. Okay. I have a little problem right here, but I'll finish this. Wait. right now I have to redesign this right here so it would eventually match with this. So stone brick is necessary. It's my most produced material in the server. Alright. Now I can show you the experience farm, which is basically the RDB building.
Yes, I did tell my friend and he said no.
It's fine. Right now I just took these off and actually updated it. No, you can just like and share, like share on your social media feeds. Like share to Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Just, it really helps me out. Just, and right now, you notice I don't, I try to keep, I don't, I'm actually pretty clean. I don't swear. I don't do, I don't cuss. I just do good things on this server. Uh-huh. I gotta empty my inventory of everything. Alright, I'm gonna go and stack these. This is all the coal that I've collected so far as I was building that wall because I would actually find materials by accident while I was working at it. This is the XP farm. My beautiful XP farm or resource
I'm
duplication
only
building.
watching now.
Alright, that's fine. But look at this. This is the resource. This is my XP farm. Resource duplication building, and look at this. Diamonds. Like, as this building gets full of materials, once it's full, that's how I have 35 levels on my character, because I would actually, once the building is full, start using the Fortune 3, which is this, to process it into regular coal blocks. I mean, regular coal, and what's good about Fortune 3, I get more coal. I get more
So
coal.
cool.
Yeah, see, you use the Silk Touch, which is this, and look, just some people are like, oh, you're definitely cheating, but then I do this. Look. Oh, look at that. And basically, another reason why you want to have a dedicated building on your Minecraft server where with all the materials is so you can safely collect the materials without accidentally falling into lava or dying in lava. Also, I'll tell you this. I mean, when you have it in coal ore blocks, it doesn't fill up. It does not fill up your inventory as quickly as the actual material, so you can actually carry more. So it's actually pretty good to use a silk touch, collect the materials, and take it to the to your dedicated RDB building or resource duplication building. I mean, I've actually looked at some other Minecrafters, and they have not. They do not have their own RDB building. They do not have RDB buildings, which is short for resource duplication buildings. Basically, where you just stockpile the materials till it fills up the building, like what I'm doing right here. This is iron, uh, blue lapis, redstone. Like everything here can get you XP in a hurry. That's why you want to stockpile it. Also, I occasionally let my friends on here so they can go get resources for me while I'm doing my thing. Like I tell them, just go and I mean they just go of their own free will and actually just go into the mines. They don't know how to build personally, but they'll go into the mines and get the resources I need. Like I tell them, I need more diamonds, and they go down there and get them. But they only come on my server so often. Eventually, I might have to go down and get it myself. Yeah, just making it daylight. Right now, everything here you see is I'm trying to make the spawn area as great as possible. So what do you think? This is the great spawn area. What people will see when they first come into the server for the first time. I want to at least get this finished before I can reopen it to the public. Or at least just need to weed out those who want to, be griefers. I hate griefers. Right now I've been expanding all this, making sure it looks nice. What do you think so far? Just some of my friends have told me to scale back when I was running out of resources, but I would just come up with the resources and continue building big. All this you see was a lot of time just to collect the resources. I'm just very thankful I can actually show you guys that I put a lot of time into this server. Uh-huh. Right now I'm just seeing if I can find extra ore to put into the RDB building.
What is your Minecraft name?
Redseacraft. I mean, the YouTube server is called Redseacraft, but my PSN name is Cisco1234 is great. And of course, it says been playing Minecraft since 2013. And my YouTube name is Red Sea Gaming, or just Red Sea for short. Red Sea. That's my YouTube name. And Redseacraft is the name I came up with 2 years ago. This is actually the second version of the original Redseacraft. This is Redseacraft version 2.0. I mean, and basically it was my attempt to start over from scratch and actually figure out new building techniques. I say my building techniques have reached a finite, and I don't know how I can improve from this. And since I'm using a lot of wood to get all this done, it takes a while to get the wood together. And so far, look at that. I'm happy the underwater details like this look good. Even without the conduits. Alright, I made a mistake. Oops. I gotta go get another one. I forgot to put a chiseled stone brick right there, so I gotta go get it. There are some people that don't understand that I put a lot of time into this build, and basically YouTube is just a it's just a written record of what I did on the server. Right now, I still have to make it go deeper. Look at this. I got all this to work on. I have to make it reach the ocean floor. Of course, eventually I have to do the same thing right here. Because look, I got all this, and I had an excuse to go and take care of this.
Is there a shader pack?
Yes, this is a fantasy texture pack. I got the fantasy texture pack. I also have the Norse one. I have actually tried the Egyptian texture pack with this. My server looks good no matter what texture pack you use. And what's good about it is that this is a build that was built in 2020. This bridge was built in the summer of 2020. And everything else over here was built in this month. Like, the problem was I was going further and further away to the point where people would come into the server, they would see nothing here, and assume that was it, and they would leave. That was it, and they would leave, which is why I'm trying to actually make the spawn area look very, very good. If I do that, that means people will want to talk to me during my streams. They might be curious. Oh, I gotta go get some cobble. I noticed that there's some cobble missing on some of the underwater wall. The reason why I actually have this island, that island, and this island is because those islands were there when I started the server. So instead of tearing the islands apart, and I decided to just make them part of the build, which was a smart idea, which meant more building projects. And as soon as I'm done with the underwater portion, I gotta build a nice railing.
I was playing in survival, then I found diamond, then I dead in lava.
That's one of the reasons why you need an RTB building. Because it's best to just take all your resources to a safe location. Like, you don't even have to have it inside a building if you don't want to. You can just have it out in the open, but of course that would mean you'd be at mercy of whether griefers will understand what you're doing and just take your resources and leave. That's why I have an RDB building, to hide the materials from plain sight from potential griefers. Like, this is a huge project, and it would actually be, my server would go into freefall if somebody stole all my materials. Alright, that's fixed. I'm so happy that these conduits exist in the game, otherwise I would not be and actually turn off the conduit, and I would tell the player that followed me to the conduit to hit it as best you can and hit that wooden piece as much as you can. We're going to drown. You better do that. And it would activate, and they would get the trophy. That the trophy would pop that activate a conduit. There's actually a trophy for that. So it was. I would actually help people get trophies on my own survival server, which has been the same for 2 years. Alright, now that I have that,
My favorite mob in Minecraft is a creeper.
yes, I actually like it that we have creeper dolls. Like, creepers are cute in a certain way. Just keep them away from my building. And as you can see, I have all of this. Have so much resources here. Like, I'm at the stage where I can build whatever I choose to build. As you can see, look, I have future expansion projects. This one is just an uncompleted room, but I'll be completing it soon. Just when you're only one builder, it takes a long time to get have the time to work somewhere. Once I dedicate myself to an area, that's when I can start building. And as you can, but I just wanted to see what this looked like with the fantasy texture pack. I might change texture packs to the Norse one just to see if it looks good. But this looks good. And if you're wondering where if I'm going to have this, I also have this right here. It's a spawner. It's a skeleton spawner. I actually found it as I was building this room, and instead of tearing it apart, I actually made it part of the design. See, since you can't make these,
Have you made a mansion?
I haven't made a mansion for myself yet. It's in the pipeline. It's in the works. I mean, as in, it's in the planning phase right now. I just don't know where to build it right now. Because I have worked on this for almost 2 years and 3 months, and I'm like this. Okay, one, I actually have to make sure I have a steady supply of materials, which is what the industrial district is for. I've been working on the industrial district for so long that it's going to take me a while to get used to building actual buildings. And what else? We got, actual buildings, mainly because I need to make sure I build them right. Eventually, I'm going to have to start practicing building actual buildings. Yep. And meanwhile, I know this server better than the back of my hand, so I rarely get lost. This is my huge 4,000 block long tramway. A lot of wood and a lot of iron went into it. It goes 1,000 blocks to the east. And look at that. All this iron I need to put inside. I did not know that the coal ore and the iron ore was here, so I gotta place it over here. What do you think? It's actually 2 lines, 4,000 blocks in total.
You put so much effort into it.
Yep, and it's really hard to find an audience because, it's really hard to find an audience to show how good I am at building because I'm just trying to, I'm trying to make something that anybody could enjoy, but right now it's just, things get slow. And congratulations, you've been the only viewer on my server today. And there were times when I just wanted to just give up on the server because nobody wanted to help me. But I pulled up my sleeve and said to myself, I might as well just build it for myself and see where it goes. And then 2.5 years later, I'm still working on it. Like, I might occasionally take a few months off, just a few weeks off, because sometimes you need to take a break from your build. Otherwise, the moment you start seeing the game as a job, that's when the game starts getting boring. So sometimes I gotta take a break from it.
Great.
Yeah, thank you. And I've actually had one person tell me that I deserve 5 times what I get on my streams, but I'm just thankful to get what I get. It's just I put so much time, and that's why I'm asking. Please like and share and subscribe and share to your social media networks if you have any and all that. It really helps. And right now, I was building just for fun, and see where I went. And so far, this looks good. I get me a minecart. I want to show you. My 4,000 block long uh, build. My smelter, for example, used to have minecarts, but they kept disappearing. They would actually lag out, and I would have to continuously replace them. But this was at a time when I had a huge iron shortage on the server, so it was bankrupting me to actually keep replacing those minecarts. And then finally I decided, all right, I don't want any moving parts on my smelter, and that's how I built this. No moving parts. This thing is gravity fed. The only thing it needs is fuel and the materials to smelt them. And I'm able to mass produce materials as much as I want. And also I had to make this look nice because this is a Minecraft server. This is a YouTube server. I wanted to make sure it looked nice for you guys. Alright, I'm going to borrow this minecart. Thank you. I have multiple minecarts, and this minecart line right here actually leads to the construction site for the bridge.
Someone else is watching too.
Oh, thank you, whoever's watching. Yep, that's good. That's good. And also, alright, let me show you. I'm going to show you my minecart line. I put 2 weeks into building this. 2 weeks. And this was, this was the last thing I showed on my channel for a while when this is my Minecraft line. It took 2 weeks to build because this is only about 6 blocks below ground level. I wanted a safe way to get to the east without facing any hills or anything. So here it is. And also, I wanted to give it the illusion that the logs were actually holding the roof up, so I built it this way. What do you think? I put a lot of time into this. And look, no wonder I had an iron shortage, because look at all these lanterns. Those lanterns cost a lot of iron to make.
Nice.
And this goes all the way to 1,310. Look at this, we're still going. This is a 1,000 block long line that just keeps going. Alright, we're just 400 blocks away from the end of the line. Some people were saying, wow, this line is too long. I'm like, and this line would actually get you the honor rail trophy. The honor rail trophy's description reads 500 blocks in a single direction. You would get the trophy with this if you didn't have it. And look, this actually brought my my Minecraft economy to its knees when I first built it. All right, we made it to the other side. You notice the other side is not as sophisticated as the other side. And look at this. I would have minecart chests go over it, and the materials would go in. There's not a lot of resources in the east because I've been focused on building other stuff. It's also too far away from my base of operations. And look at this. I also had to put in the coordinates. So yep. Oh yeah. Oops. What do you think, YT? I put a lot of time into this.
Did you install mods?
I don't do mods. There's no modifications in this server. I mean, I don't do mods because I feel like that just ruins the original developer's intention. Like, I don't do mods. Like, I never done mods on Minecraft. I actually tried to go on somebody else's server that had mods. It kept crashing my system. Mm-hmm. Any other questions? Like, I try not to. I mean, I like to play the game legit without cheats or anything. I like putting resources into. I mean, I like putting resources. I mean, actually finding the resources and doing it without mods. I don't get people who want to just cheat and just get mods. Unless there's somebody who just wants to do it for fun. Like, I like texture packs. That's the only mod I like. It doesn't ruin the game, in my opinion. As you can see, very soon I'm going to come back and actually finish all this.
Is it daytime there by you?
Yep, it is. It is 4:02. 4:02 p.m. on my end. See, very soon I'm going to be building something here. We are less than 800 blocks away from the main base. Just I had to actually had to cut it short because at the time I was actually I had bled my server dry to build this railroad. But now I'm at a stage where I can afford to get back to work on this without worrying about running out of resources again. Half of the time was actually stopping everything, going to get more wood, or going to get more stone. I kept running out. And look I'm on the other rail. There's a rail right there, and there's a rail right here. See, at first I just wanted to do one rail, but then I decided I want two rails. And that meant I had to dig into my pockets and get more iron than I could possibly afford. The server is what I would call a work in progress. As Walt Disney said, as long as there's imagination in the world, it'll never be completed. I got my minecart back over here. That's not good. I gotta fix that. Another unpowered power rail. I gotta fix that. I might as well do that, and then I'll end the stream for today. I have to go get some redstone and fix that. See, the problem is there's an unpowered power rail. I just need two. I noticed two were unpowered for some reason. That's good. My server is awesome. I'm able to just work on it as much as I want. Alright, what happened here? Why is this one not activated? Oh! Now I understand. Because it doesn't, because the floor in which I built does not exist anymore. Alright, I need some resources to fix it. I was wondering why. I might have to actually cancel building in this direction. Main problem is I have to. Alright. Just powered it back up. Good enough for government work. This one's unpowered for some reason. Oh. Whatever happened? Because I've been working on it. And this is not good. Alright, let's see. Is there any unpowered rails I need to be taking into account? Next time when I actually build underground, I gotta make sure I don't accidentally dig into what I've already built. Alright, two redstone torches that were missing. So what was I trying to do here? Oh yes. As my server keeps going, starts going south, I'm gonna have to start moving. I'm gonna have to start expanding this rail line. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end it right here. You guys all have a great day, and have fun with whatever game you want to play today. I had a lot of fun today on today's stream. Hopefully you guys will be here to see me stream tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna go now. God bless, and see you guys next time I stream this or a different game. See you guys.